Hello.
Um,
Hold on.
hey
Hold
there.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How old are you?
25. I'm just playing. I'm 29.
25 or 29? You
No, I said 25. I'm 29 though.
25?
Yes.
Oh, you're trying to say you're fine.
Yeah, I was just being funny. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
29.
You have any children?
Yes, I do. I have to.
Two?
Mhm.
What's your husband's name?
Pending.
Pending
Don't have one.
charges?
No,
Okay.
no. I don't
So
have a husband. I'm not married.
so the question becomes, why are black women losing high value black men to white women? But I'm getting why do you think that is?
Um, I think
Do you go ahead?
okay, so if you take into consideration white white privilege, if I may, um, it may give someone a relax or mm, they probably won't have so much aggression inside of them if they have that white privilege or certain things in life are maybe going a bit more smoother
You
than the
mean white
black
women?
woman.
You mean white women have it easier? That's why they're easier to be with?
I do agree. That is exactly what I'm saying,
Really?
Kevin.
Really?
I
Really?
do agree. I
Oh, no,
think
no,
they.
no, 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 no. We don't over talking now. That's the only thing you don't do. Where do you live? What state?
I live in South Florida.
Uh-huh. Uh, have you ever uh gone to a coloreds only restaurant? I mean, coloreds only restroom? Maybe I had to
No,
sit at the back of the bus. Okay.
no, I
Tell me,
wasn't
tell me
raised.
how, tell me how old are you? You're 29. Tell me how troubled your life is because you're black in this country in 2021.
Um, I've been in positions where
Uh-huh.
um I'm just constantly defending myself because of
Defending yourself
uh
like what?
in school I've dealt with like discriminative teachers and police officers. Um
How you dealing with police officers? You gotta usually have an infraction or violate the
well,
law.
well, the school resource officer just wasn't as fond or friendly to me as he was to like the other non-black counterparts or students. So
Mm.
I felt
So everywhere
um
you go, you problems just seem to follow you.
no, not every single place. Like right now, like with my job and stuff like that, I don't feel like I'm being discriminated against or anything like that, but I would not say that it hasn't happened this year.
So high value black men. Black women are losing high value black men to white women because white women have white privilege. And it's easier to be a white woman than to be a black woman in this country because you got discrimination and police officers.
I don't want to say white privilege is solely the reason, but I do want that to be considered when you bring the topic
I
up.
don't think it's something to consider at all.
So you don't think black women have a disadvantage at all compared to
Yeah, it's
white
your
women?
bad attitude. Yep. Your bad attitude's a big disadvantage. You're the same thing Shahrazad Ali's been saying for the last 30 plus years. Your horrid attitude. You know, the thing that keeps you in conflict with resource officers at your school looking for reasons to justify why you can just close your mouth and do what you're supposed to do.
Kevin, I'm sure
No,
you
no,
know
ma'am, no,
that.
ma'am. I'm sure you understand that these people don't get up in the morning and say, you know what, my day ain't gonna be complete until I can oppress a black woman and racially discriminate against. I make, and this is in South Florida, right? At a
Yep,
school. At a school.
yep.
What kind of school?
Um, it's a suburban school, predominantly white school.
Suburban school. I don't know what kind of school that means. Junior college, high school. What is it?
Oh, high school. Sorry, high school. Yes.
What are you doing at a high school?
No, I was just saying, like, I was just starting in the inception of discrimination
No, no,
for
no.
me.
No, ma'am. You talk like this is going on today.
Right. I've dealt with discrimination this year as well.
No, ma'am. You talked about school. When was the last time you were in school?
The last time I was in school, probably like 3 years ago.
Was this college or was this
That
high?
was college. That was
Okay,
college.
so you graduated high school at what age?
At 18.
So that was like 11 years ago.
Yes.
And you're going to tell me that you're going to go all the way back 18 years or more to find a issue with a school resource officer to talk about problems in 2021?
Well, yeah, because that's where
Uh-huh.
things stem
Right,
from.
right, right, right. And you and you could your you know run-ins with the law of the school resource office in high school over a decade ago, but you can't identify that you may need to deal with that in a therapist's office.
I don't think that's something that I need to
I'll make you
deal with
famous.
You sound zip
as
damn
far
crazy.
as
You sound zip damn crazy, and just like so many women today, you sound like you lack mad accountability.
accountability for
You are
being
your own worst
discriminated
enemy.
against.
No, no, you're your own worst enemy. I don't care about you were discriminated against 11 years ago in high school. You're a
Right.
woman
I
with
can
two.
give you
You're 2 years.
another.
You're a woman with two kids. Did your baby daddies want? Did either one want to marry you, or did they discriminate against you against that too?
I'm not sure who you're referring to as they because I don't have more than one. Don't
Okay,
assume.
one. Two, say what?
I said I don't know who you're referring to as they because I don't have more than one.
Okay, but you don't have one husband either, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, why didn't you marry this man that you had two kids for?
That's something that we're working on right now, and we
You
did
already
not
got the baby.
originally.
You already got the babies. Why didn't you work on that before?
So I was gonna answer. So we did not do that because I actually just didn't listen to my father.
Uh huh.
Um,
See, again, problem with authority.
I
Your
could
father
have had a
discriminated.
problem
Your
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Your father discriminated against you too.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, but you didn't listen to that authority figure, and look at what it got
Right.
you. Like I said, your own worst enemy, your badass attitude.
It was just
But you're
like,
25.
it was more so me not wanting to put my body through that. So that's why I went against what my dad's recommended.
Excuse me.
I said it was me not wanting to put my body through like a termination. I was already pregnant, so I went through with the pregnancy against my dad's wishes.
Uh huh. And then what about baby number two?
Baby number two came and
Uh
I
huh.
decided to keep
Right.
it.
And again, another goddamn excuse, another lacking accountability.
What do I need to account for? Am I missing something? What do I need to
Yeah,
account
you're
for?
missing common damn sense. Your father
What do I
gave
have
you good
to do?
information and you didn't listen. You know condoms, you know birth control, but yet you just like you don't listen to the school resource office, you don't listen to your own damn dad. And then you got your fast ass out here in the streets and made yourself a baby mama. And then you say, well, I don't want to put myself through that termination. Okay, I was supposed to argue you on that point, but I didn't. I let you have it. And then you laid up and did it again.
That is true.
Lacking accountability. This is the modern woman, people. A baby factory incarnate. White people putting her down, daddy oppressing her, but she 25. Mm-hmm. Keep looking at herself because attention is like oxygen to these folks. Yep. Yep. You came on here just to, hey, look at me. I'm on the Kevin Samuels show. Uh-huh. Yeah, girl, you was looking good. Uh-huh.
I'll make you
Mm-hmm.
famous.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You told him them white folks keeping you down. That's why she couldn't get a high value black man. White privilege. I'm sorry. This is black ignorance. Ignorance. Rampant ignorance. Ain't having to do anything. White women got it easier. When's the last time you actually experienced some real discrimination? Oh man, they're back at school. They keeping the sister down. They're fucking with me. Mm-hmm. God, God, God. I hope that father is raising the kids because women like that tend to raise boys who make a lot of excuses. You can't, but he can't make the excuses.
Hey everyone, please welcome back to the Spotlight News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our video. As you know, I'll always give respect to the fallen legend, Papa Kevin Samuels, for his good work he has done for the black community and for bringing out the picture of the black community. First of all, before we proceed, allow me to thank all the commenters and to those who always like my videos. To those who always like my videos, may God bless you so much and let's keep the spirit. Today we are going to look at this lady. First of all, she looks confused. First of all, she looks not to be well versed of whatever she's speaking, and she is confused. Actually, we can call her a disoriginal lady. She doesn't know how she can, let me say, work on herself or do what she has to do. First of all, this is on a sad note. Ladies, let's learn how to communicate because you can't come to someone's show and it's like you want that person to bend for you, or you want that person to be over you, or you want that person to listen. You come to someone's show and you want to speak as if the show is yours, yet you've come for advice. So that's where it turns me off completely, because all in all, if you come in for advice, you have to keep quiet, and someone advises you, then you speak. You have to keep quiet and you speak. So that's how it's supposed to be, for someone to speak as you listen. But if you can't listen to someone who's advising you, that means there is nothing you're gaining into that. So another day to say, another day to say this again. Please, there is no way you're going to work on your present without working on your past. First of all, you have to first work on your past, then you work on your present. After working on your present, that's how it will help you to admit all the mistakes you've done, and you have to work on them. But if you can't do that, then there is no way you're going to work on the mistakes by denying. If you live in a denial world, there's no way you're going to work upon everything. So I think this lady needs some advice, and she needs to work on herself first before anything, because there is a point whereby she was asked about some subject and she had to change it immediately. She had to change the subject immediately. So she had to change the subject immediately. So that's why you see she is just lying. She is just living in a denial world by deceiving, by lying in one way or the other. So that brings us to the end of this video today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And love you all to those who listen. And may Mr. Kevin Samuels work keep forever, and may his legacy stay forever because he has more amazing work. Thank you.